Hi, I'm Caleb Giddings from Gun Nuts Media, and I'm out on the range today with the Beretta PX4 Storm Compact Carry. And you'll notice this one, I have put a Crimson Trace Railmaster Pro on it. This is one of my favorite weapon-mounted lights, and for longtime viewers of the channel, you may recognize this Railmaster Pro because it was the same one that was on the Rock Island 1911 that we beat the crap out of. So this little laser has been through quite a bit, and it's still running. What we're going to be doing today are some low light drills. Now, we've talked in the past about the importance of keeping a weapon mounted light on your firearm. And the reason that I like this, especially for a home defense gun, is target discrimination. I want to be able to see what I'm shooting at and know that I'm shooting at something that I actually should be shooting at. And I talked about this in our previous weapon-mounted light video. So today what I want to do is I want to actually do some drills that will help you be familiar with manipulating your light, engaging targets, and that sort of stuff. So we're going to turn the lights out, and we're going to do some shooting. All right, the lights are out. What we're going to do to start this drill, and you're not going to be able to see me because I'm going to be illuminating the target, then we'll switch the camera and show you what I'm doing on my end of the drill. We are not drawing from a holster. The idea here is I want to simulate a nightstand start. So I've got this gun staged on the table in front of me like it would be laying on my nightstand. I'm going to hear something go bump in the dark. So I'm going to pick up my gun, I'm going to ID the target, and I'm going to fire. The minute I see that this is a threat target, using the weapon mounted light to get that target ID, I can immediately fire on the target. Now what I like to do in this drill is that's one. So that's I've drawn or picked up the weapon and I've ID'd the threat and I've opened fire to stop the threat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge the threat when I see it. We'll say it's somebody coming down the hallway or whatever reason. Maybe I don't want to shoot right away. So again, I hear a bump in the night. I pick up my gun. Stop right there! Stop what you're doing! Challenge the threat, and then we're going to fire. I'm going to switch the camera up real quick so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. All right. I've turned the lights back on because I want you to see how I'm manipulating this gun. There are two ways to turn the light on. It's activated with these paddles on the side of the trigger guard. You can press it with your index finger, on, off, or you can use your support hand thumb. I prefer to use the support hand thumb, and the reason for that is I don't want to be going like this when I'm under stress, because what could happen, let's say I'm really stressed out and I'm freaking out, so I'm pressing on that paddle, I could discharge the gun unintentionally while I'm trying to activate it. So I don't use my index finger to activate the light, I use my support hand thumb. My support hand thumb doesn't get in the trigger guard or anything like that. Now, if I'm firing strong hand only, fine. Exigent circumstances, I'll use my index finger. But ideally, I'm using my thumb to engage this light. So what's going to happen is I'll hear that thing go bump in the night. I'm going to roll over. I'm going to grab my gun with my strong hand. I'm going to establish my master grip. As I'm establishing my master grip, I'm using my support hand thumb to activate the light. And then I'm extending the gun towards the target, verifying my sights, and firing if necessary. So I'm going to roll the camera over here so you can see what that looks like from my support hand side. Again, I'm going to be in here. I'm going to hear my noise, address the gun. As I establish my master grip, the support hand thumb is going to activate the light, and we're going to drive the gun towards the target. Just like that. Easy peasy, and we're on target to fire. Let's turn the lights out, do a little shooting. Lights are out, it's all dark, I can't see, I hear something go bump in the night, pick up my gun, light up, time to shoot. All right, now we're going to do that again, and we're going to incorporate a challenge into this run. Bump in the night, what's that? Stop right there, stop right there! He didn't stop. So that's a real easy thing to do. And one of the best things about this is you can absolutely practice this in dry fire. So if you're home and you have a gun with a weapon mounted light for home defense, practice this in dry fire. Practice rolling out of your bed, picking the gun up, getting the light on, and getting it on a target in dry fire when it's safe, no ammo, obviously all of that. If you are interested in the Beretta PX4 compact carry and how awesome it is. You can actually special order one through Gunway, the company that I work for. We'll have some up on, I'll have some up in the description for this video on how you can order those. If you have any questions about low light shooting or anything else, leave me a comment down below. Until next time, I'm Caleb Giddings, and remember to run your gun, not your mouth.